Good afternoon. My name is T. Milton Lewis, and I have been in the field of education for the last 34 years. I spent 4 years as a classroom teacher and 30 years as a principal. And so the question is, principal? Yes. There are so many ways that one can become a principal. Actually, in 1997, the Ministry of Education devised a merit pay and a tracking system or career path for teachers, guidance counselors, and persons who want to go into the administrative track. Firstly, let me tell you about the teaching track or career path for teachers. Having entered the profession, everybody enters at level 1. And you are at that level for at least 3 years, which means that you are on probation. After 3 years, you move on to level 2. After serving at level 2 for 7 years, one can apply to become a senior teacher. After serving 3 years as a senior teacher, then one can apply to become a master teacher. Of course, at these 2 levels, one must obtain an above average on the ACR, that is the annual confidential report, for at least 3 consecutive years. Then we have external observers who would come in and observe the teacher teach, and one would be the announced visit and one would be the unannounced visit. Should you be successful on that, then you move on to the level for which you have applied. The administrative track is similar. Having served for 7 years as a teacher, one is able to apply to become a team leader. After being a team leader for 3 years, the teacher or the team leader can now apply to become a senior master or a senior mistress. If that person is successful, then that person can apply, after serving as a team leader for 3 years, can apply to become a senior master or senior mistress, again for 3 years. If you're successful, then you can apply to become a vice principal. Of course, you'll have to be in that position for at least 7 years. After serving as a vice principal for 3 years, then you can apply to become a principal. Guidance counselor is similar. They have various tracks, but since we don't have many persons going into that, I would not spend any time with that, but you have a track that you can follow. This was established so that teachers who are in the classroom can get merit pay and get a good salary without having to leave the teaching part of it to go on to the administrative part. I would encourage all teachers who are interested in becoming a part of the administrative track to be diligent. What we ask for is a bachelor's degree, and having a master's degree in a specific area would be of benefit. Should you have any questions, there's a career path booklet that you would want to get in contact with, and I'm certain that it would be able to answer all of your questions. I cannot answer your question because, you know, we are video. Thank you very much. Have a good afternoon.